So I have our guest picker for today.
Okay. Oh, hell.
Oh, by the way, I also have a guest picker for next Friday.
Oh, double hell. You know what? Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh yeah!
Woo!
You okay, Lucy? That's a yes, because she's back to sleep.
Meh.
Good morning. Welcome to the fabulous, fantastic football Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Late starting edition because of who we have coming on today.
And I may also have a surprise guest picker on my end as well.
All right.
And Victor doesn't know any of this.
No, he don't.
No, I don't.
Well, I may as well let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
Today, Deb Whitkus will be our guest picker.
Yeah.
And joining Deb on my end, the Queen Pin will arrive.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell no!
So we'll have the Queen Pin and we'll have the lovely Deb
You-
Wickus. Nice.
You dog.
I just texted her during the opening. I was like, "You want to come on and help make some picks around 12:30?" She's like, "Yep."
So the Queen Pin's joining us.
Queen Pin will join us at 12:30 for some picks.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll let this cat out of the bag. To close out the year next Friday, my Queen Pin will help make some picks with this.
So we'll have Dr. K in too.
Yep.
And Dog and I were talking during the open. When Dr. K appears,
You're gonna have to schedule a 90-minute block because that's gonna take up the second half of the show.
already done.
Yeah.
Once we get back from halftime, it's a wrap.
Once halftime happens, and I bring Dr. K in, everything that we had scheduled will go out the door.
Dunsky.
So Dr. K will join us next Friday. Mike Debate will join us later this morning. I have nothing to say about last night. And to find out that a player, Devondre Campbell, quit during the game, man, get your ass off the team.
Oh, wait, what?
Devondre Campbell, linebacker for the 49ers, didn't, quote unquote, didn't want to play and walked off the field during the game.
So he
My
pulled
only
it.
thought is this.
He
He pulled a LeBron James. Yes,
No.
he did.
No. No, man. He pulled an Antonio Clown.
That's where I was going. That's exactly where I was going.
Well, they both fit. And Devondre Campbell, you are a bitch. You a bitch. Because
Man.
you worked so hard. This is the only thing I'm going to say. I only have two things to say about last night's game and Devondre Campbell. About last night's game, the 49ers are finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many injuries for us to overcome. All right.
Yep.
And that was the most inept. Yeah, it was raining, but no excuses. I have a high standard, and every fan should too. No excuses. None. N-U-N-N.
Right.
None.
You're right.
But to quit during the game?
Man.
What type of bull was that?
This button right here. To quit during the game?
Hell no! Are you kidding me? He did what?
You f***er.
He cannot step foot in. He got to move.
He cannot. He's got to be traded.
He got to move. He got
to get released.
He's got to be cut, released, whatever. Because that's, even if you're on the sorriest team in the NFL, you are expected to play when you suit up.
Exactly.
You are on the active roster.
It's also a matter of pride.
Exactly.
Look,
Al,
he did what? Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, my Cowboys got their teeth kicked in numerous times this year.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you this.
Look at us up here in New England.
Right. But I can tell you this, not a single one of them just walked off the field during the game. They stayed and played.
Exactly. So, Devondre Campbell, you are on my list until you are off the team.
You about
and I hope they cut his ass this weekend.
You know what? This would be fitting for one of those "This Is You" graphics because this is perfectly.
I might have it today.
I might be in existence, but I wouldn't be surprised if the commissioner decides to get a couple shots in on this one.
Commissioner don't need a couple shots. I'm taking them all
because that is sad for any team. For any team, for any player,
any team, any player, you're supposed to play. If you are scheduled to play, and if you're healthy to play,
there you go.
Suited to play, you play.
There you go. I was gonna say, provided the fact you're not injured,
provided the fact that you're able to walk, you're able to move, you're able to do this and that.
You're able to play.
You get your ass on the field when you play to the whistle.
Until the final whistle or the final gun.
Out on the field and play when your number is called. All right. The Rams did what they needed to do. 4 long drives, each 10 plays plus, resulting in 12 points.
Man.
Yep.
Okay.
Clock control.
Nothing but field goals last night. The Rams figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to them and to the playmaker. Okay.
Yeah.
What pissed me off is what Devondre Campbell did. That's the only thing that upset me last night. I had the feeling the Rams would win last night. I had that feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little bit skeptical because I think it was.
I was plenty skeptical.
Within the second quarter,
the Niners were favored by 2.5, 3 going to kickoff, and the first drive. All I needed to see were 2 plays, or 2 drives. First drive of the game, had a chance to get 7, only got 3. I said game over.
Which is what you've been harping about.
I've been preaching this in the entire Kyle Shanahan era. Mm-hmm. And when I said
the red zone efficiency of San Francisco has been abysmal. Yeah, it's been abysmal.
The inefficiency has been abysmal.
It's been non-existent.
Kicked him in the ass.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say it's been non-existent. For as talented as an offense that is, for as talented offense with Kittle, CMC, Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk,
and
Deebo Samuel,
injuries be damned. Next man up mentality is the mentality I
Now-
have not seen from my 49ers this year.
right?
I've seen inconsistence. I've seen inept red zone play. I've seen inept play, period, given the case of last night. And then I saw the one thing I never thought I'd see with my team, a player saying, I quit.
Yeah.
That upset me even more than the loss last night.
Now,
Even more than the loss last night, that upset me more than anything else.
I feel you. I feel you, brother, man. I feel you.
I mean, you look at that first drive; they should have had 7.
It should have,
and
been,
that would have changed the tempo of the game immediately.
It should have been if they get 7 on that first drive, they blow the Rams out. But they let the Rams hang around. I blame this on. This is one of the few times I blame this on Kyle Shanahan for not having the guts. Or part of it I blame on Shanahan. The other part I blame we didn't have the personnel.
Right.
Okay.
No, but it's still the play call.
Combination of things. But it's still. I put this. This is one of the few times I will put this at the feet of Kyle Shanahan. And not on the right plays.
Man did not have the huevos ranchados to make these calls.
Exactly. And that's been all year.
And that's why the red zone has been inept.
Maybe Shanahan need to take a couple of, not a whole lot of lessons, but a couple lessons out of Dan Campbell's playbook.
I think you will.
Because I think Shanahan doesn't gamble enough. And Dan Campbell gambles too much.
And then there were so many black clouds hanging over the 49ers season this year.
The injuries have been the start of it.
The injuries. Now this latest rumor that Kyle Shanahan's going to get traded from the 49ers. And Kyle Shanahan, give me this button here.
He is,
and I love Kyle Shanahan for standing up and saying, all y'all, I want to stay.
He's not going nowhere.
He's not going anywhere.
Shanahan ain't going anywhere. Come on, let's be real.
You chalk this up to injuries, ineptitude. And
the Rams were ready.
And the Rams were ready. Absolutely right.
The Rams were ready.
The Rams were
teams that are just ready for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And the fact of the matter is the Rams were also ready for the conditions.
And because it was raining in Santa Clara.
And the fact is they did the one thing that San Francisco has barely been able to do, even when CMC has been around, and that's run the damn
run the football. Run the football. That's it. So this year's chalked up. I expect them to be back and fully healthy and not have any kind of black clouds hanging over them. As for this year, it's done. Right. Okay. This is only the third time in Kyle Shanahan's tenure that they've lost 8 games. Third time in 8 years they've lost 8 games. I'll take that ratio.
Yeah. Look,
guys.
Lucy's passed out again, huh?
Y'all hear that?
Yep.
You hear that?
Yep.
Lovely Lucy.
Is that your cue for us to take a break and for Daddy to go calm down?
Probably.
Look, I'm just saying. What was his name again?
Who are we talking about here?
The jerk off. The jerk off who failed.
Devondre Campbell.
How embarrassing is that? Devondre Campbell. You had to try and imitate Antonio Brown. You know how embarrassing that is?
This was on the night they activated Dre Greenlaw from injury, which I think they should not have done.
Yeah,
which I think they should not have done.
They should have.
He should have held out both McCaffrey and Greenlaw.
Yeah,
they should have held them both back.
Let them heal all the way up.
Given the fact of the inconsistency of the season, I'd have held them both back. But they did get some field play this year. Now you shut them down. Go rest. They'll still support the team.
Of course.
You get ready for next year.
Because I mean, you guys would have to run the table and hope to God you get a wild card slot at this rate.
And that's hoping against hope. Let's take a break. Exactly. When we come back, we're going off the rails.
You mean we haven't already?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see. Yeah, and I got to do something with this dog. I'll be back. We'll be back in a minute.
This is
morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meat beef of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light-optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players.
From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
I don't remember Oh, I'm sorry.
I would play that, but the truck's locked.
Welcome back on this potluck fantastic Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Our last show of the calendar year will be a week from today, and it's going to be off the charts.
Yeah, it is. And to think that our first show back is going to be the triple header New Year's Day. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, there's a game. New Year's Day, there's 3.
Yipe.
Yipe.
This is one of those times where a sign would be nice, just saying, screwball.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, Paul Allen, we're not.
We're not. Okay, we talked about one of the games that's on the schedule, and we'll break this down even more later.
Mm-hmm.
The Buffalo Bills and their high-powered offense.
Yep.
Against the Detroit Lions and their high-powered offense.
Yeah.
This is going to be a show stealer.
What's the old phrase, Victor, we often use? The irresistible force
and the immovable object.
And the immovable object.
Hogan Andre right here, boys.
Problem is, which one's which? Which one's the irresistible force and which one's the immovable object?
They both can trade and it still be correct.
Yeah. I think you'd have to go Buffalo's playing Hulk Hogan and Detroit's playing Andre the Giant.
But see, that's the first half. That's the first half. What about the second half?
Let's just hope it doesn't end in a tie.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be one of them games.
It's approaching my face, but it feel pretty good because it looked like it was going to hit me in my big-ass mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I opened my big mouth during pre-show and asked the one question.
What if it ends in a tie?
Yes. What if this turns into BYU San Diego State from 92 and it ends in a 52 all tie? And what?
Well, there goes neighborhood.
Neighborhood's already gone in those two places, man. Detroit's Detroit and Buffalo beat Kansas City.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Al Michaels, we're still trying to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
We're still trying to figure that out.
Okay. I gotta go off the board here.
We've been doing that. Come on now.
No. Trust me. Trust me.
Oh, what are you
So
doing?
if I was going off the board, I wouldn't be talking football. If we had gone off the board, we wouldn't be talking football, which we have been up to this juncture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can't even do it.
Just damn well do it, dude. It's Friday. We got about 30 minutes till debate comes on, and about an hour until Deb and the Queen Pins show up and raise all sorts of hell, making me lose control of that segment within the first 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
I'm being generous. I'm being generous.
I'm not. Deb's going to be here.
Yep.
Deb's going to be here. 2 minutes?
And like I said, Queen Pin's going to be following.
Give me this button.
By God, it's Austin's music.
This is what.
None of those are going to be. Well, I don't know.
Well,
I know. I saw the schedule. I know.
Yeah.
This is what Snowman was hearing when a very pointed trade rumor came through the pipes, and it ain't going away.
It's Austin. It's Austin.
Go ahead, Snowman. Say them 2 words.
It.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
No.
It.
I'm sorry. I was
get.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even paying attention to the open. I wasn't even paying attention to that. The Queen Pin showed up, and she's already dressed to the nines, ready to go today.
Oh boy.
Then I better hurry up.
Yeah, I told her we got an hour.
So, go ahead, Snowman. Fill us
Dog,
in.
you weren't here for this one.
I come back on a Friday, and we got to do a Bronzexual confession. What type of bull is this?
There's a reason. There is a reason.
I have a
Don't tell me you had a
good reason.
Don't tell me you had a conversation with a Bronzexual.
It's more of a rumor that came down.
It's a rumor that came from a Bronzexual.
What you mean?
You.
I'm back.
You and you. I'm glad it's Friday.
Yeah, I am too.
If it wasn't for the guest, this would be
if we tried to do it this way earlier in the week, it would not fly. Okay.
Man, if it wasn't for the guest, this would be a YouTube only episode.
Yeah, it would, and I wouldn't have to push the doggone buttons.
Yeah, I wouldn't be locked out of the God Almighty truck.
But you, dog. There's a rumor floating around that LeBron could get traded. I can't even complete the sentence.
Where?
The Bay.
Thank you, Victor.
Al Michaels, a little bit of help here.
He did what?
No, come on, man.
Yeah.
LeBron to the Bay?
To the
Are you kidding me?
No, apparently not, Paul Allen.
And the thing is, Snowman got mad at me because it was one of my scenarios that I brought up that would make him say, I quit.
Which is why I'm laying this playfully at your feet.
This is one of those times where I would be hitting.
This is one, Victor. I'm laying, like I said, playfully at your feet.
This is one of those things where I would be. This is one of those times where I'd be hitting every single Pulp Fiction button we have.
Man.
Why? Because yes, LeBron, it is
you.
It has always been you. It is you now. It will always be you forever and ever. Amen.
Now stay the hell out of Golden State.
Please. And don't you dare bring your behind to Chicago.
I'd quit.
If he came to Boston, I'd leave.
I would not schedule another NBA game to cover or watch if any of those things happen. But apparently, according to Brian Windhorst,
who?
Don't know.
Exactly.
I can't even complete this thing.
I know.
But there's
been talk.
Apparently, according to people, there's legs to it. What?
There's actually traction to LeBron getting traded to Golden State.
I have heard of it. I have heard about it too.
What in the hell would Los Angeles get?
I don't know. Because they're not giving them Steph.
Oh, hell no.
No.
I mean,
I cannot believe I'm doing this live research.
I guess the only thing that would give them that was remotely close would be Draymond. I don't see that happening.
I'm trying to stomach a Diet Coke, okay? I shouldn't be trying to stomach a Diet Coke, but I'm trying to stomach a Diet Coke, okay? I shouldn't be. See, this is one of the times when I hear stuff like this and I eat or drink something I shouldn't, my body, and I hear it now, my body's trying to rebel.
And there's someone else that they're probably going to be looking at.
I will sock you in the nose.
Chances are Golden State may also be looking to shop for Jimmy Butler.
That I can see. And it may not cost them anybody.
Now,
they have a young system in place right now, and I'd keep it to the way it is.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, and stupid old me decided to do a little bit of digging.
Oh, no.
And this is the scenario that I'm looking at from the Sporting News dealing with this.
Okay.
And I used to love reading the Sporting News.
Now, basically, as we all know, there's a whole crap ton of financials that have to be involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know if LeBron gets traded, Junior's going with him.
Yeah.
And also LeBron does have a no trade clause, which means he would have to basically he'd have to waive it and want to be traded. Now, this is if this all goes to Golden State.
Right.
Basically, Golden State gives up the cow. Gives up the cow. You're looking at Andrew Wiggins, DeAnthony Melton, Gary Payton II.
No, that's our entire roster.
Hell
no.
Man.
Hang on. It gets worse. You're looking at also. They're also looking to give up Gary Payton II, Jonathan Kuminga, a 2026, 2028, and 2030 first round draft pick. The 2030 would be if it lands in the 1 to 20 range.
They better not give up Jonathan Kuminga, because Jonathan Kuminga is a younger version of Kevin Durant. Only thing that Kuminga needs to perfect, besides the only, you know what? This is what I say to that whole damn thing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Whoever came up with this needs one of these.
Come on.
Hell
and
no.
Now, here's the thing. The Warriors will be getting Bronny and LeBron, Karn Reddish, and Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Hell.
It's Austin. It's Austin.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What? How's it going, Sick?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What? We said it before. I'm going to say it again. Hell
no. LeBron to the Bay?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What? Basically, they would disembowel. That's basically disemboweling most of the offense of the Warriors.
I love that. I love that word. And considering the fact that they signed Buddy Hield to be the splash cousin for the departure of Klay Thompson, do you think the Warriors would be that dumb and that stupid to go after someone that is basically point chasing? Because he ain't championship chasing.
Over the hill.
Now, here's the thing. I'm looking at.
He's over the horizon. Forget the hill.
I'm also looking at what Athlon is saying about this. Wiggins, Kuminga, Lindy Waters, DeAnthony Melton, and a 2027 first-round pick could also be a package.
Don't trust Athlon Sports. I'll tell you that right now. Don't trust that.
I'm looking at everything right here.
I know you are,
It's
and
bad.
I don't blame you. Half of these, look, as an old dog in the game, half of these sources I don't trust, but I read them anyway. You know, LeBron to the Bay.
Emotional damage. Why the you lying? Why?
That's a lot of damage.
No.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I can't stop the cap because apparently it's been reported as far back as February.
Okay, trade deadline, which means it ain't gonna happen. I'm good now.
Well, I'm saying they started the idea way back in February about this, and it's still, they wouldn't say close the door on this one.
Slam the door shut and lock the bitch. How about that?
Oh, we wish we could.
You know what? And now a selection from the Wonder Bread Tabernacle Choir entitled "Please Stop the Cap." You fool! There. LeBron to the Bay.
We gotta pause that.
Can I just ask one last question?
Go ahead.
Can these idiotic bitches please get out of our face?
Nah, you gotta say it right. Oh,
I did.
No, but my body didn't. If y'all heard that,
I just gave Snowman a gift in his text messages.
The reflex is real.
The reflux is real.
Reflux is. Thank you, Victor.
There
I
you
can't
go.
talk today. Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous.
Absolutely.
False start. Offense.
I refuse the penalty because yes, LeBron, it is you. It's always been you. It always will be you. It will forever be you. Forever and ever. Amen. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned.
False start. Offense. 5 yards.
Refused. Dear Bronsexuals, you.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense. Taunting.
15 yards.
You, and Bronsexuals especially, you.
This has got Snowman so worked up.
You're googly moogly.
This alone would have been a YouTube-worthy only segment.
It would have been. That's
I
what
couldn't
you're.
help it.
That's what you're gonna get if you decide to trade for Braun. Next.
Now.
I've been holding on to that button. And thank you, AB Media 83, for the suggestion. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window.
Still ain't done.
False start offense.
Another false.
5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I figure I'm emptying the chamber. I figure I'm emptying the chamber before we talk real stuff. So,
Well, that's about 30 yards of penalties already.
Right. Oh, I'm dying. Well, we didn't say we were going to play a clean game now, did we?
No.
30 yards on one drive is a killer.
That's true.
Oh, hell no.
And the bad part is, all us football aficionados have seen it done.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have.
For our team and against our team.
Yep.
Now, for the final time, get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world.
Wait.
False start offense.
Jesus.
Half the distance to the goal. Replay the down.
Half the distance.
Man, you got backed up to the 5. Come on.
Yeah, we're going to get a safety if you're not careful.
And I can't help but laugh.
Man, I'm about to turn into Ed Hockley around here.
Right.
Man, Ed Hockley is the bane of my existence some days. And his son ain't much better.
But man, he was yoked as a ref.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this the right way. That would require an extra button.
Yes,
what you mean?
Shut up. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Since we're here,
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
the moment Braun retires, I'll be doing this.
Yeah.
How do you that up?
When the Cowboys say bye-bye to Pennywise, I'll be doing the exact same thing.
Uh-huh.
When New England gets rid of Robert Kraft, I'll be doing the same thing.
How do you that up? How do you that up? One more. Where'd it go?
One more time.
LeBron to the Bay?
Bitch, please.
You for real?
Bitch, are you for real?
What?
My wife has used that reaction on me quite a few times.
Yep.
And I nearly pissed myself laughing every time she does it. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzexual Confessions.
Oh,
You looked at the Mac, and I wasn't able to control myself laughing.
pretty much.
All right, let's do our question of the day. We haven't done this in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing that your wife, girlfriend, or partner has said to you, gentlemen, out of the clear blue, that has had you melt like hot butter laughing? My list is too damn long.
Likewise, and that typically pertains to wrestling for us. Although I think she's going to have some moments here predicting these games. I'm going to fall out this chair laughing.
Y'all have already heard Dr. K, right? Y'all have already.
Oh yeah.
A few times.
Hey, I'm still remember that that one about the man from Mississippi. She married a man from Chicago.
Yeah, that broke that end of the segment.
That pretty much blew my cover, and I don't care.
The commissioner's
because
like,
I turned it into a short, and I still get comments to this day. Like, she did not say that on the. Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
And she'll do it again.
And again, and again, and again. Oh, gosh. That one. Finish calling the damn game. It's not like we don't know the 49ers are going to win, but finish calling the damn game. Last year against the Cardinals.
Oh, against the Cardinals.
Oh. I had to beg her to last year cover the 49ers and Ravens because that was Christmas night. And I had to take my daughter. I was scheduled to take my daughter to work.
Right.
Well, wife rode to the rescue and did it and covered it and took her to work for me. I didn't go to bed until 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. There was even a couple times where my beautiful wife zinged Victor.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a bunch of zings.
She zinged Victor. And recently, we were getting ready to start our football coverage, and she says, "What game are you doing?" I said, "Well, the first one I'm doing is the Colts." And she says, well, "Which one are your friends watching?" And I went through the list. And she said, and it was the day that the Cowboys played Detroit.
Yep. Which I knew was going to be a beating.
Said, and she said, "Well, Victor's going to have a short game." And I'm already laughing.
That game was too doggone long.
Mm-hmm. I'm already laughing. And I said, "I shouldn't do this, but I'll do it. Why do you think Victor's going to have a short game?" She says, "Well, he's a Cowboys fan." I walked out.
And that apparently to everybody's my only indictment. That is not the indictment everyone has for me is like, you're a Cowboys fan, so we can't like you. You're a nice guy, but you're a Cowboys fan.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
I'm like, why you mad at me? Because of the team I root for.
That's the thing. She's not mad at you. She's just zinging you.
No, I know. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about other people.
Well, you know they can't help it.
I'm like, there are other teams that are worse than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, anybody?
Cleveland. Freaking Cleveland.
Freaking Cleveland. At least Carolina has a good sense to be quiet when they get beat.
Mm-hmm.
At least Carolina's like, yeah, we know we suck.
Mm-hmm.
Leave us alone, please.
We know who our owner is.
Right.
All right.
Tepper. And then, of course, unfortunately, Dog has to deal with Mr. Kraft and the Patriots.
Give me this button.
Oh,
give me this button right now. Go for it.
Yes, Robert, it is you. It has always been you. It will forever be you, you devil-dealt little bastard who only cares about money and not talent. Forever and ever. And the church rose and said,
Amen.
This one's for Victor, since I'm emptying the clip the last 2 weeks.
Yes, Lamar, it is you. It always been you. It always will be you, because you can't take the spotlight off you and let Derrick Henry cook forever and ever. Amen. Bleep you.
Well,
Wait. Do that last part again?
That was funny.
Forever and ever. Amen. Bleep
you. And by the way, yes, backstage here in our green room, the Queen Pin is walking around getting ready for later.
Okay.
And to all of my buddies in Chicago, you wonder why I don't like the Bears?
Because
for many a year, even the Super Bowl year of 2006, where I was delivering pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And everybody was so excited that the Bears are going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you played New Orleans. Victor even called me.
Yeah.
And said, well, we're going to the Super Bowl. I said, yeah. Too bad you're facing Peyton Manning.
Well, that's because Virginia McCaskett sucks.
Wait a minute.
As an owner.
Wait a minute. Here's how that conversation went. I'm on a delivery. Bears played at 2:30 in the afternoon. Never forget it. Or 3 in the afternoon. Okay? They're whooping the Saints' ass.
Mm-hmm.
Victor called me as soon as that game ended and said, we're going to the Super Bowl. And my next question to him was, what if you play the Indianapolis Colts? Victor hung up the phone.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I don't hang up on people. I said, crap.
Bullshit.
I don't.
You hung up on Ryan Sample.
I didn't hang up.
Yes,
I didn't hang up on you. I said, okay, that's nice. Goodbye. Hung up the phone. Then said, wait a minute. Called you back. And said, I'm sorry, what?
I've done that a couple of times. But going back to Chicago for a moment, besides the fact that Virginia McCaskey sucks as an owner and Chicago ain't done crap since 1985, as we all know,
you have mortgaged, risked, doubled down, and thrown away your entire future
for
DJ
Moore.
And people wonder why I do. When he signed, I'll say it again. When he signed, my first thought was, go!
Was why? The way I found out about the signing was, of course, through one of our mutual favorite YouTubers, Tom Grossi.
Yes.
And he did this skit about how the Bears got DJ Moore. And everyone talked about how, oh man, the Bears just fleeced them. They just finessed the Panthers. We got DJ Moore.
Dear God, I remember.
And I'm like, that's a finesse?
Exactly.
That's a
How is that a fleecing?
The Bears did the Panthers a favor.
Mm-hmm. They did each other a favor.
The Bears did the Bears didn't get nothing out of it except for a third stringer.
I mean, let's be real about it.
True.
I'll put it like this: Rome is going to end up being better than DJ.
He already is.
He is. What the hell are you talking about, man?
He is.
Let's be real here.
I'm giving it another season because he is a rookie. I'm talking about being consistency when it comes to saying he's going to be better.
The only thing that DJ Moore was able to do was go from a 3-win team to how many wins does Chicago have this season?
5.
At least it's
5 bleeping wins.
Oh no!
4 quarters that completely sucked. 3 calls blown down the sideline. 2 points in the second half, and a giant-sized ass whooping.
We gotta share that story. Folks, one day after the show, I played let me find it. I played something for the guys.
By the way, there's a lot more of those where all that came from. A friend of mine sent me one for 2 other teams plus the NFL.
And now I have to come up with one. I played this, and this is courtesy of KFAN and Paul Allen.
On the first day of Christmas, the Vikings gave to me another ass kicking.
I played that for Victor. The very first time I played that for Victor, Victor looked at me and went, "What?"
Right. It's like, wait, what is this?
and then for some asinine reason, we decided to come up with one for Dallas.
Yeah.
And then it just spiraled.
It went from
left.
It went left and upside down.
And it's a YouTube exclusive.
There it is. This is our favorite part right here.
5 bleeping wins.
Of course, we substituted the word.
Yep. Mm-hmm. If an episode ever goes YouTube only, and I got a feeling it's going to, it'll come out.
Oh, I'll play the whole thing. I'll play the raw recording.
Yep.
I haven't even put the music to it yet. I'm saving it for next Friday.
Yes.
Wait, if y'all want to hear it, you need to sign up for our Patreon, and you see the address down below. If you want to hear the 12
all
days
of us let loose
according to our teams,
yes,
you need to sign up for our Patreon down below.
I got to record the one for New England,
and I got to record one for the 49ers, and I already have it.
And I'll find the one that a friend of mine sent me because he did one for the entire NFL.
Oh my God.
Just in general. I mean, we can screw with it. We can screw with it later.
On the 5th day of
Christmas, can't help it.
My Vikings gave to me
5 wins.
Number 4 was on the sidelines. We only had 3 versus the Giants and 2 yards per carry and another butt whooping.
Where's? Let me get to mine.
Carry and an absolute dismiss. The Vikings gave to me 8 ugly losses.
I'll let it roll.
In the draft, 6 injured starters. 5 bleeping wins.
The derision in Paul Allen's voice.
The Giants on 2 yards
yep.
carry and a giant-sized butt whooping. On the 9th day of Christmas, the Vikings gave to me 9 months without football, 8 ugly losses, 7 picking the draft, 6 injured starters, and 5 bleeping wins. Brett Favre on the sidelines, 3 points versus the Giants, 2 yards per carry. We have Adrian and a concrete jungle ass whooping. On the 10th day of Christmas, my Vikings gave to me a 10 passer rating for T-Jack, 9 months without football, 8 ugly losses, 7 pick in the draft, 6 injured starters. Where are you, Hutch? 5 bleeping wins. Number 4 is on the sidelines. We had 3 versus the Giants, 2 yards per carry. Yuck. And a concrete jungle butt whooping. On the 11th day of Christmas, the purple gave to me 11 Percy migraines, a 10 passer rating for T-Jack, 9 months sans football, 8 awful losses, 7th pick in the draft, 6 injured starters. Sing it, Joe. 5 freaking wins. Number 4 was on the sidelines. We only had 3 versus the Giants on 2 yards per carry, and it was another butt shocking. On the 12th day of Christmas, the purple gave to me 12 men in the huddle.
No.
10 pass rating for T-Jack. 9 months without football, 8 ugly losses, 7th pick in the draft. Cam Newton, 6 starters, 5 bleeping wins. Number 4's on the sidelines, probably forever. We only had 3 versus the NYG on 2 yards per carry. And unfortunately, another butt plastering. Thank you.
Right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just as dejected as it sounded, just a giant thank you.
That is present already ripped open by somebody else in the family.
Right.
On that note, I believe we've hit halftime.
We need a break. Thank you.
Thank you.
Debate after this.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BT in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meat beef of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, Snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
And a giant-sized ass whooping.
Well,
thank you.
I just found something out that is so cool. Since there's supposed to be a big game for the Blackhawks at Wrigley Field,
I believe that's the Winter Classic, isn't it?
there is supposed to be a legendary voice that will return for the call. His name, Pat Foley.
Foley.
Reading from Fan Recap, Pat Foley, the distinctive voice of the Chicago Blackhawks, often found himself sidelined during the team's biggest moments due to national broadcast networks swooping in for marquee games. But stepping away from his role calling the Blackhawks after a storied career starting in 1980. 5 years later, I was hooked on his voice. He will return to the helm for Sports USA, calling the Winter Classic as the Chicago Blackhawks take on the St. Louis King Blues December 31st. Shut up. yes, there's hilarity surrounding it. December 31st, Pat Foley will be. Oh my God, I will find that broadcast and we'll hear Pat Foley's voice. December 31st, Wrigley Field, Hawks and Blues, and Pat Foley will be the voice.
That is awesome.
That is fantastic.
That's incredible, man.
That's vintage.
Fantastic. Man, give me this. Where are you
That's
at?
a dose of nostalgia and a half right there.
Speaking of nostalgia,
hey, I know this one.
You better.
I had a couple of friends of mine here in Chicago, and whenever a Hawks game was going, we would actually go to a home run in pizza restaurant.
Yes.
Grab a couple of pies.
I gotta tell you all this story here. 2015, as you guys know, I had a lot of personal turbulence going on.
Yep.
And I am now no longer afraid to say this aloud. I was in the midst of an abusive relationship, but it came with a blessing in June of 2015. When I was going through hell, I got a phone call one night. And a friend of mine who was associated with the Chicago Blackhawks at the time said, you want to come see the Cup? Dude, I wish I could, but I got two problems. What's that? One, I ain't got no money. Two, I ain't got no money.
Dude, I was around when you had this happen.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I think you actually called me before you took off.
I was crying.
Yeah.
I was crying when I got the offer and I had to turn it down initially. And I said, I can't do it. 40 minutes later, he calls me back and he says, bring your ass to the United Center. I got you. What?
Like, how?
Yep.
Like, what? He says, yeah. He says, come. He says, will you just get down here? I'm on my way. I hopped in my 91 Corolla, and there is a funny story about that car, and used every bit of gas I had in my tank at that point to get to the United Center. I got to the United Center and was up in the broadcast area before I could blink. Hawks win 2-0. They win the Cup. I see the Cup. I hear Gene Honda announce the Cup.
Good old Gene.
I went back to the Port, Indiana that night. And you know who's like, where have you been? I said, go to Chicago for a bit. Note the evil smile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling I was in the United Center. Hell no.
Nope.
I'm not telling her that. She bugged me all week.
Yeah. You called me when you were on the way, dude.
Yes, I did. I shouldn't have been on the phone driving in Chicago, but I was flying up I-80. I called Dog and I said, you never believe where I'm going.
Where that?
What are you doing? I'm going to the United Center. Oh, that's what?
Right.
Yeah, because it took a split second. I was like, wait a minute, there's something big going on there tonight.
I smell a rat.
Yep. He said, there's something big on it. Yeah, game 6. What? And Dog said this verbatim. He said, huh?
You're gonna see the Cup, aren't you? You're gonna see the Cup.
Yep.
I hit out that night.
Can't say I blame you.
Like, none in this world, none the wiser.
You know what? I just thought of something, and this will be a second question for everybody today.
All right.
The one place where if you could be in the broadcast booth for one moment, where?
Done it. Soldier Field. Done it.
Yeah.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
Soldier Field.
Done it. Welsh Ryan Arena.
Soldier Field, Welsh Ryan Arena.
But if there is one
mm-hmm.
next year, Santa Clara.
I want to do UC.
You did the UC.
No, we did. We weren't in the booth. Remember, we were on the floor.
Same thing.
I want to be in the booth. Doggone it.
Repeating my sentence.
But to be on that floor, though.
Well,
right.
Yeah, I got you.
My legs
we were on
turned
the
to
floor.
jello.
We were on the floor. Remember, this is before they changed the broadcast configurations.
Right.
Remember, this is 2000. This was early 2000s before they changed the broadcast configurations because they had a longer press table.
Mm-hmm.
They had a longer press table, and it extended to where the benches currently are.
Right, from bench to
bench. Then they
bench.
shortened it.
Yeah.
For fans to get on the floor and them to rake in more money, which I think it's absolutely stupid.
Yeah. But when I had to, I think it was one of the players from Farragut that Alvin wanted me to bring over for an interview.
And you were shaking like a leaf.
Well, the thing was, I've called people over for interviews before. It's not pretty. But I slept on that floor and my legs in the jello.
Well,
because my thing is, this is the floor that Mike took. This is the floor that Scotty was on, that Robin was on, where they hoisted the O'Brien Trophy.
Yep.
That energy does not go away.
Twice.
96
and
Now,
97.
Now, obviously, the homer in me, we already know the three places there.
The guy.
I don't need to say it. Daytona's a given for me, but I'm going to throw out there. Obviously, you got to think of places like Madison Square. You got to think of the UC. You got to think of the Spectrum. You got to think of Staples.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also thinking of, like Yankee Stadium, and it's got to be a rivalry game with the Red Sox.
It's got to be.
For me,
and you know what? Give me that game in September.
For me, Ford Field.
I could see that.
I can see it.
I'd love to go to Ford Field.
I'm going to give you guys an obscure one.
I've actually conquered Ford Field.
Nice.
2017. 2017. Did the Quick Lane Bowl between Duke and Northern Illinois.
I'll give you an obscure one that people may not think about.
Try me.
Amen Corner at the Masters. On a Sunday.
I'd love to do that.
On a Sunday.
I would love to do that. I'd love to do that. You know what I would love to do? Which is virtually in a way we're going to.
Being?
The national championship, baby. January 20th.
Oh, boy. We are going to have fun with that.
I'm going to cover we're going to call my first Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Fiesta.
Man, this is going to be a first for all of us. What the hell are you talking about?
You know what, folks? We're doing them all. We're doing them all.
I'm going to have to ask for a few days off at this rate.
At least a few.
We'll talk.
I'm talking about my night gig, not from here.
Oh, as I said, we'll talk.
Okay.
Because next Friday, and y'all, please help a snowman get to and through Christmas, because I want to give Christmas to my family.
Mm-hmm.
The Cash App is down below. $ Tallman Dr. K50. I'll talk more about that after we get back from break. But I might do the Quick Lane Bowl again. Might be in the operative word. That's if I'm not caught in a bear hug by my beauty.
Right.
Because if she wakes up like, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't moving.
I'm not going nowhere.
That's a given. That's a given.
Like, I ain't moving.
Nope.
Raphael, you're gonna have to forgive me. Man, what are you doing? Look.
Right. That's a given.
Oh, yes.
That's a given.
Oh gosh.
Wait, nope.
All right, then.
I'm
Since
being
we got
I would
got
love to see the new. I would love to see the new house in the
right.
Bronx. I've seen the
Yes.
old. I've seen and been in the old one.
Mhm.
I've seen the house that Babe built. I've seen the house that Ruth built. I want to see the house that Jeter built.
Yeah.
You know what? That just flipped an idea for me. One place you wished you could have called a game. Doesn't matter where. The one place you wished you could have called one game.
Candlestick Park.
Old Chicago Stadium.
Yeah, I got close. I got close with the old stadium. For me, bunch of them. Old Comiskey Park.
Mm-hmm.
Though I will say, I've seen two division championships.
Cell's still amazing.
Oh man. I've not only called a game at the Cell, but I saw Scott Podsednik walk off live.
Give me the Garden before it was revamped. I'm talking like mid 80s Boston Garden.
Yes.
That unevenly painted floor.
Man, with all the dead spots in that sumbitch.
Because of the parquet flooring.
With all the dead spots.
Yes.
All right. All the, you know what?
Wait, is that how the floor's supposed to look? Yes. Really?
You know what I would have loved to have been in the old Garden for?
What's that?
In Aston.
What's that?
Michael on the drive across the lane, turnaround shot, got it.
Jordan, yep. Jordan 63 in the playoffs.
266 points, 63 for MJ, McHale, Bird, DJ, Danny Ainge, Robert Parrish. I could go on all day about that game.
Oh, but those are all plumbers and delivery men, though, guys.
Don't you get me started.
There ain't nothing wrong with Dusty Rhodes. The hell are you talking about?
We're all common, man, delivering uncommon sports talk.
You know
uncommon because we're telling the truth.
Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Because I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to the heartbeat. Let's not go there.
We'd be better off taking a break and then getting ready for me losing all control.
Yeah.
You already lost control. Wait, you losing all control? Yes, I have that in audio format.
Shut up.
What?
Lord have mercy.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
Why are you out the screen like that, man?
He's already like, oh God, not again.
What?
I know how the next 35 minutes or more are going to unfold.
What? What?
Austin, shut up.
What?
Yet you are.
And yet you're laughing.
Not just that, but in the green room we got here, the Queen Pin is
I know.
talking about a joke she's got for Kansas City.
Oh.
That's as bad as my Queen Pin making fun of my 49ers by mispronouncing them. Sometimes when your better half makes fun of your team, you just want to stand up and yell,
I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
but there's one problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're too busy holding your stomach laughing.
She's already cued the total anarchy.
Oh, no.
She's already cued the total anarchy.
If I know Queen Pin as well as I do, she's thinking,
This is going to turn into Rocky versus Drag Off.
Change that. Change that. She's not thinking that. She's thinking this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
when it comes to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. How they gonna BS themselves to a win today?
Emotional damage.
That's going to be me after the show.
No, it's not. You're going to be too busy laughing.
Exactly.
You're going to be cracking up laughing.
Yeah,
The
all I
Fanatic
got is
Feedback Zone. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Sorry I didn't get to this at the top of the show. He says happy Friday. A Pizzle says good morning. And in talking about a person who shall no longer be named, he pulled Devontae Davis. Droid says good morning from Columbus, Georgia. Good morning to you. Sig Diggy from Norway greets Droid, and he says as usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And that's coming up. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, at my own expense, my team last night took a craptacular. A big fat. Which caused my wife this morning to say,
Mister, will you please wake up?
when it came to my team, I'm awake, honey. I'm awake. Matter of fact, she looked me in the eye and said, "You fool!"
I'm about to get a whole bunch of that later.
And the Rams last night said to my 49ers,
Nothing for you.
Next.
Mister, will you please wake up?
And on that note, we need to take a break.
You shut up.
I was about to say we got Deb and the Queen Pin coming in about 10.
We'll wrap this puppy up with some picks.
Next.
This is Snowman in the morning.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
And yes, I moved the camera over a little bit because of what we've got coming up.
Okay.
Good.
Not
I
yet.
got a little something coming up, miss. I got a little something coming up myself.
Being?
You'll see. Because there we go. Got someone to welcome.
Do it up.
Okay.
Eagles fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Nice.
Hello, everybody.
And there
Here's
she
Deb
is.
Wickers. What's up, Deb?
What up, Deb?
How are you guys?
How's it going, Deb?
Well, now that we've got one here, I suppose,
Oh,
ladies
boy.
and gentlemen, she wanted to do this herself.
Oh, no.
What is going on?
That answer your question? She moved.
My queen pin decided to join for the party today.
Nice. Love it. The more the merrier. Wait, is she an Eagles fan too?
No, she's a Patriots fan up here because of her because of family and all that.
Fine. We're cool with the Patriots, to be honest.
There's a big dog over there, too, that's also Pat's fan.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes. We're not even going to waste any time because we have an over-under bet going of how soon Dog would lose control of this segment.
I have that feeling.
He said 3 minutes.
Seconds.
I think that's already gone.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think he ever had control. I don't think he ever had control when I came in this morning.
Nope.
I told my wife.
Days.
Yes. I told my wife when she was leaving this morning to go to work, she says, "Are y'all going late today?" I said, "Yeah," and now she's in next Friday. She's gonna help make picks next Friday.
Oh, cool.
boy! So let's do this. Let's just go ahead. You ready, dog? You ready?
Oh, dear God, help us. It's Friday the 13th, and it's about to turn into a nightmare.
Oh, Jason
No, it's
Voorhees'
not.
birthday.
Nightmare on our street. No.
Yes.
All right, let's just do this thing and get it over with before I end up with a migraine.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to kick the party off. It's Washington and New Orleans kicking off the 1 o'clock slate. Washington's favored by 9. The over-under's at 43.5. Snowman, go.
Hail to the Redskins, and they went going away.
That didn't take long.
This ain't even close. This ain't even
What you
close.
got?
Jaden Daniels gets 300 in the first quarter.
What you got for me, Deb?
I agree. Jane Daniels is going to be on fire. They're going to cream the Saints on this one. Yeah, let's go Commanders.
Vic?
Yeah. The Saints got spoiled because they were able to play the Giants. We know how much of a dumpster fire the Giants are. They're going to get clowned by the Washington Redskins. And yes, I said it right. The Washington Redskins.
You're done tooting the Washington
All right.
Redskins.
Might be
All right,
going back, guys.
Come here, sweetheart. What you got for me? You got to make the pick for Washington, New Orleans. Who you got? The what? The better half's taking. She's taking New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Oh, she's pulling the renegade move. She's taking Droid's job.
Yeah, she's going renegade mode.
All right.
And I'm taking Washington on this one. I've just got that feeling it's going to be one of those games.
Yep.
Next on the hit list, it's the Dolphins on the road to the House of Stroud. Houston's favored by 3, and the over-under's at 46.5. Snowman, it'll be close.
I was going to say something, but then my wife looked at me and said,
Mister, will you please wake up?
I'm going with the House of the Strouds. It's in Texas. It's in Texas. I mean, I love you, Tua, but I don't trust you on the road. You got lucky last week because the Jets figured out another way to lose a game. And it required overtime, for God's sakes. Okay?
Yeah.
What's that tell you? I'm going with the Strouds, and they hang 40 on them.
Deb, what you got for me?
I agree with that too. Tua got lucky with the Giants as well as he got lucky with no one breaking into his house. He's beefed up security. He cannot get lucky for a third time. I feel like the Dolphins are going down to the Texans this week. Love me some CJ Stroud.
Vic?
Yeah, I'm going with the Strouds on this one, and hopefully they do not have to blow up the moon. This is going to be an easy one with them against the Dolphins, because Dolphins really have bad games during December. So
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. What's a queen pin
Meanwhile,
say?
as I got to redo all my headphones over here because someone had a bright idea to try to split the headset, she decided to take Miami on this one. Yes, she's taking Droid's job and going complete renegade.
Why did you split the headphones?
Because she wanted to try to hear what was going on, and, well, it didn't exactly work because one of the buds popped off.
Oops.
Fortunately, I have 2 mixers in my house. One of them's in my studio, and the other one will be in next Friday when the my queen pin makes the picks. Next one.
And I've got Houston in this one, while House of Stroud's going to lay it to Tua.
Mm-hmm. Let's play
Next on the list.
Let's play
Next
over-under before we move on.
The over-under's at 46.5.
No, my over-under is Tua getting sacked. I said that at 5.
I'll take the over.
I'll take the over.
I'm going over.
I'll go over too.
Next on the list, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Kenny Omega. The Jets are on the road to the Jags. Jets are actually favored in this one by 3, and the over-under's at 40.5.
Hell no. Hell no. As God is my witness,
ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Oh, there's that first mulligan. Deb, save me.
All right. Did you see the sourpuss face I made when you said
Yes.
when you announced these teams? I was like, oh, do I have to talk about this one? But I will. I think the Jets run away with this one. Although, the Jaguars, they won last week, right? I don't even know. I don't pay attention to the Jags anymore. I'm pretty sure they had an upset last week. So I think the Jets take it. I think they're a more balanced team. Which is sad.
Vic?
Nope.
Yeah, I actually am gonna go with the Jets on this one. I feel bad because the Jags are gonna go in without Trevor Lawrence. I think because after the massive hit he took, he's pretty much done.
I'll give you that.
Pretty much done. I'm gonna go with the Jets, but it's probably gonna be a low-scoring game because these offenses are just anemic at best.
Probably gonna be another 10-6 kind of game, like we saw.
I'm gonna say it's 5-2.
That's just wrong.
He went full baseball on me. Okay.
Yeah, he did. He did. And believe it or not, the House of Dog is going with the land of AEW. Kenny Omega comes out and V-triggers everybody. Believe it or not, she actually kept an eye on things and said because of the way the Jags have been improving offensively, even though it's been minuscule, there's a little bit more improvement. And I'm sorry, I'm not picking Aaron freaking Rodgers.
I can't. I can't.
As far as I'm doing it.
If they correctly ran the offense through Breece Hall,
then yes.
I'll speak.
Yes.
But they're running the offense through Aaron bleeping Rodgers. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Next on the list is I'm trying to make sure she doesn't blow her joke for Kansas City. That's coming up here in a little bit. Cincinnati is on the road to Tennessee. Cincy's favored by 5, over under at 46. Snowman, I can already tell you don't want to do this one.
What in the all types of blue hell
are y'all trying to do to me?
I'm not trying to do jack, dude. This is the schedule.
I know.
All of a sudden, I'm
Wait
back
a minute.
to 5 years old.
I have a question for the panel. Doesn't it seem like some of these games... No, change my question. Doesn't it seem like this season's games have been like troll specials that Roger Goodell put together like in the draft or something?
Last
Seems
week
like
was
it.
especially bad.
Yes.
This was his Madden schedule. He decided to just print it out and say, here you go.
This was
pretty much.
Right.
He threw something against the board to try to make it stick. Last night, anybody?
Pretty much.
Last night, I liked the West Coast. I mean, I live West Coast, although I'm in Philly right now. I liked the West Coast game last night, personally.
What you got for me, Snowman?
Mr. Burrow, don't let me down. I'm going with the Bengals.
Yeah, what you got?
I'm going with the Bengals here too. Mr. Burrow, Joey, boy band, Blondie here. Just a better team. I mean, better quarterback, better team. Bengals all the way.
Vic?
All of a sudden, I'm back to being 6 years old, and I'm watching my favorite show, WKRP in Cincinnati. I'm going with the Bengals.
Well, the lost member of Menudo better not let us down. Give me Cincinnati.
Yes.
Next on the list, and holy crying out loud, I can't believe I'm going to be reading this.
Oh, no.
Baltimore and the Giants. Baltimore is favored by more than a country mile. Over under set at 42.5.
You know, give me this button here. And no, it's not the one you think I'm going to push.
What are you going to push?
Y'all better run Derrick Henry ragged. Lamar Jackson has no reason or business for giving this game away. I better, Victor, I'll borrow from you. I better see Derrick Henry get tree fitty in this game without even blinking. I will take the Ravens. I will have them to cover and to win and run for 500 yards. There.
What you got for me, Deb?
I agree. If the Ravens lose this game, the entire NFL is in trouble.
You're not wrong.
What? I can play better than the Giants are playing right now. Let's be honest. Going Ravens. It's gonna be a blowout.
They're actually saying they got Baltimore favored by 16.5.
This is one of my wife's specials that she gave me before she left this morning. And she said the same thing. Derrick Henry better at least get 2 bills. My wife's words.
Vic?
Derrick better get 2 bills.
If the Ravens lose this game,
Victor's throwing the Ravens season away.
No, I've already done that. They better chase Lamar Jackson out of city lines by that night.
Facts.
He needs to be in Tennessee somewhere.
Why? Because yes, Lamar, it is you. It has always been you, and it always will be you. I won't even finish it. Next one.
Yeah.
Next on the list is I'm going to call a clean sweep on this one. She's taking them as well. It's Kansas City favored by 4 going into Cleveland. Over under set at 43. Snowman, I can already tell where you're going.
Tell me why in the blue hell it's only a 4-point spread.
Because apparently they feel Cleveland's actually got a shot at this.
Give me this.
Crab legs.
Hey, BetUS.com. We love you, but why only 4? It should be 400. Okay? And it's in Cleveland, right? Right? Is it in Cleveland or is it in Arrowhead?
It's in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland.
Then the Factory of Sadness lives on until you decide to blow everything up, until you decide to get some football people in there in Cleveland and fix this doggone thing. Forget it. Kansas City shuts them out.
Deb, who you got for me?
Yeah, Kansas City is only favored by 4. What in the bloody hell is going on?
I don't know.
No. Cleveland, or I'm sorry, Kansas City is going to blow Cleveland away. Let's be honest here. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, pretty much. Vic, what you got for me?
Here's the thing. I think the reason why this is so low is because of just how poorly Kansas is playing and he's winning off luck. This has got to be their get right game, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, it has to be.
You got to give Crab Legs that mandatory L. So I'm going with
this is going to be it.
Against the Browns, though?
Now, hold up. Here's a joke part of this segment, ladies and gentlemen, as I completely lose control. Hang on.
Can hear.
I can hear. She's like,
do it again.
Insurance guy. Our troops go to NFL. Brings a Jimmy with them touchdown scores with linebacker. Consider an hope. Look for insurance guy Patrick Mahomes. That's what you got to do. Because apparently he's going to get drafted. He should be NFL. Get traded to Tides now. Bonehead.
Oh, gracious.
She's got Kansas City because our truth called him the insurance guy.
I was going to say, that's her roundabout way of picking Kansas City in this game.
And I got KC because, quite frankly, Mahomes is going to put a foot in Cleveland's ass and Crab Legs is going to get fried. It's a sweep.
How many? Okay, over, under. 300 for Mahomes. Over. And I say he does it in a half. Over.
He's got 450 in him. Patty Mahomes gets 450.
There you go. There you go.
Next on the list, and Victor, I am so sorry for your loss.
It's
Dallas and Carolina. Carolina's favored by 3, and the over-under is at 43.
Give me this right now. I'm not even believing myself as I'm going to say this out loud, and my wife would look at me with crossed eyes. But unless Cameron Jarrell Newton or to borrow from Chris Berman, Jake Daylight come and you got a Delhomme walks through that door in Charlotte, North Carolina, unless Musa Muhammad is going to walk through that door in Charlotte, North Carolina, and unless John Fox himself is going to walk through that door, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'll take my chances with the Cowboys because it's Carolina. It's Carolina. I can't believe I'm going to say that aloud.
Deb, what you got for me?
So this is the battle of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Eagles jersey. So that's why I say that. No, and this pains me to say it too, Brian. I feel you right now. I'm sitting here in an Eagles jersey. You have to go Dallas on this.
Victor, am I pushing the button for you?
No, I'll pick this one. I just don't understand why I'm balking at picking Dallas over Carolina.
But
I'm going with the Cowboys.
I should have
But
pushed
if
the
there's
button.
ever been a team that can find a way to lose against Carolina, it's probably going to be Dallas.
This would be the team
the
that would do
only
that.
the only way Carolina wins this is if Ric Flair comes strutting into the stadium.
The only way
Give
Carolina
me-
wins is if Bryce Young gets 400.
That's not going to
And
happen.
that has to come down to a final miraculous drive, which nearly happened last week against Philadelphia. And Philadelphia should have won that thing with half a house at Ericsson Stadium. Okay? Next one.
And the House of Dog is going with House of Dog is going with Dallas. The 425 slate leads off with the Battle of Pennsylvania. It's them Steelers and them Eagles.
Who
Philly
cares?
favored by 5.5 over under 43.
Man, wait a
This
minute.
be a good game.
Hold up. Hold up.
It's a really
Hold
good game.
up.
This
If,
be a
you,
good
in
game.
case y'all didn't hear,
Fight.
the next Pittsburgh Steelers fan that approaches me saying that their team is real, I'm going to stomp him in the mouth. The Pittsburgh Steelers are frauds. Okay? 10-3, don't care. Do you see the situation developing before you? Najee Harris is one big injury away from them going completely kablooski. No, I don't care what these Steeler fans say to me. I mean, you started Justin Fields, for God's sakes. Does that tell you anything? You started Justin Fields instead of Eagles. Eagles by 30. And yes, I'm saying by 30.
All right.
I don't trust the Steelers.
Okay.
I never will trust. Unless Terry Bradshaw gets in incredible shape and walks through that door of old Heinz Field, no thank you. And besides, Saquon Barkley's my MVP. He gets 200.
There you go.
Absolutely.
We know where you're going, Deb, but tell us anyway.
I will be at this game. I'm so excited for Sunday. Here's the deal. Steelers have not won a game in Philly since 1965. Why start now, right?
That will not change.
That ain't changing.
October 24th, 1965. I'm a little worried about the Steelers defense. I feel like they're very good. They might be able to actually slow down the Eagles offense a little bit, but not too much. I say Eagles take this.
Vic?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Mr. Unlimited is going to look very limited against that Eagles defense. And
Mr. Unlimited.
And Saquon
Mr.
Barkley is the gift that keeps on giving, so I'm going with the Eagles.
Mr. Unlimited, my ass.
We're going to clean sweep it. I don't see Polamalu coming back for Pittsburgh. I don't see Roethlisberger coming back for Pittsburgh. Hell, I don't see no damn Franco Harris coming back for Pittsburgh.
I don't see Lynn Swann or John Stallworth coming back for Pittsburgh.
Philadelphia's going to play like they've got Donovan F. McNabb at quarterback.
They're going to play like they have
way.
Randall Cunningham at quarterback. Let me go back a little further. They're going to play like they have Harold Carmichael as one of the wideouts, Keith Jackson at the tight end, and Keith Byers at fullback. I'm going way back in the day. Hey, listen, those Eagles I love, okay? If I had a second NFC team, I've always said it would be the Philadelphia Eagles. All right? Because I love what they're doing.
Next game on the hit list, and this could be the game of the week for everybody. It's Buffalo and Detroit. Detroit's only favored by 1.5, and they got this at a shootout. 54.5, the over-under.
Lions 64, Buffalo 60, and that's in regulation.
Wow.
There's going to be 1,200 yards of offense, 1,500 yards of offense in this game because you got two of the best going at it. A revamped and resurgent Jared Goff, and Josh Allen has figured out how to do it and how to use his weapons. He was supposed to lose weapons when Stephon Diggs was sent packing. Ha! Wrong. Who was the first team to clinch their division? That would be the Buffalo Bills. Who was the first team to clinch their division by at least 4 games? That would be the Buffalo Bills. In this case, however, Amon-Ra St. Brown will get the game winner. Y'all remember the Rams and the Chiefs having like a 54-51 game on Monday Night Football? This reminds me of that. Instead of 50, there's going to be 60. There's going to be some points. There's going to be some yards. There's going to be defense is optional in a game like this. All right? Go home in the Lions, and it's going to be razor thin.
What you got for me, Deb?
I agree with Brian with this one. Here we got a possible Super Bowl matchup. Yes. Bills just lost to the Rams. I actually saw some holes in that defense. So, I mean, and I love the Bills. I take the Bills every single year to win the Super Bowl, and they always let me down. By the way, so
Look, I mirror Chris Berman myself. I mean, for 4 straight years, I wanted to see Jim Kelly and Steve Young in the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and the key for the Lions to win this, I feel like, is keeping Josh Allen in the pocket. I think the Lions defense can do it. I'm going Lions on this one.
Vic?
Yeah, I don't even think it's going to even be this close because it seems like the Bills have gotten a little bit too big for their britches, and the one team that acts like the Iron Sheik is going to make them humble is going to be the Detroit Lions. That defense is going to hold Josh Allen pretty tightly, and all the holes that the Bills defense have, guess who's going to go right through them? That's that man David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs.
Or given the fact that their offense is so diverse, Amon-Ra St. Brown could go through that defense.
St. Brown. The
not on
Patrick, Sam Laporta. I'm doing that one. Okay. In fact, I'm doing double duty on Sunday. I'll explain the other game in a moment.
Okay.
I'm going to take Detroit in this one as well. Buffalo's got too many gaps across the middle of the field in the secondary, and there's no chance in hell they can stuff the A or B gap. You know, Buffalo's going to get run over, and then they're going to get passed over. This game is going to be a blowout for Detroit. I've got that feeling.
All right.
Winning streak. Here they come.
Next game on the list, and Snowman, get that crap-eating smile off your face because you know what this one is. It's Indianapolis going into Denver in the Mile High. Ooh-wee. Denver's favored by 4. The over-under's at 44. Snowman, I know where you're going.
Season hangs in the balance for the Indianapolis Colts. Somehow, some way, the Colts have started to figure it out. Is it too little or too late? I say it's neither. But this is going to be a shootout because Bo Nix is rounding into shape, and he's got weapons, but so does AR5. In an upset, I'm going with the Colts, but again, it's going to be razor thin. Very, very razor thin. And the last time the Colts visited the Broncos was when Andrew Luck was there. No. Check that. It was a field goal game. It was on Thursday night. Andrew Luck visited there and beat the Sheriff, Peyton Manning, in the playoffs. So the Colts have won the last 2 in Denver. I think they make it 3, but it's going to be a tough one. I'm going with the Colts.
Deb, what you got for me?
I'm going to disagree with Brian here. I like what Bo Nix. I like what the Broncos are doing this season. I'm just not feeling with the Colts. I'm going Denver.
Rick?
I'm going with the Colts, and I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think we will see the resurgence of Mo Picks in the third quarter.
All right.
Oh, I have an X factor in this game. He wears number 28, Jonathan Taylor.
I got Taylor going for 115, but this game is going to go into overtime, and it will be a field goal in favor of Indianapolis.
I believe it. I believe it can go overtime with these two. And I'll say it again. The Colts offense is rounding into shape. They're learning how to put points on the board, and I think they'll
solve. They have a puncher's chance. They have a puncher's chance.
Yep. Speaking
of a puncher's chance, it's Tampa Bay on the road to them San Diego Superchargers. Chargers favored by 3. Over-unders at 45.5.
Just listen.
I'm going with Rey Mysterio in the 619.
I'm giving them Superchargers.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Superchargers to light up the Buccaneers. In fact, I say the Chargers put 50 on them. Am I wrong? Probably. But
Deb, what's you got?
Right. So the Bucks are on top of the NFC South right now, 7-6. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Chargers also doing really well under Harbaugh. They're heating up as well. I think they would have actually beat the Chiefs if McConkey was playing last week. He was not. Both in a position to make the playoffs. I feel like the Chargers are going to take this one. I think they'll lose to the Buccaneers. I'm sorry, they'll lose to the Chargers.
Dan Fouts is smiling somewhere, looking at the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he is. And I am sweeping this one. 619 is going to be battling in, and Baker Mayfield's going to turn into Faker Mayfield and throw 3 interceptions.
And that might be the total offense, 619.
That would not surprise me.
619 yards of offense for the Chargers. I love it.
Oh, this is a game I'm going to even regret mentioning. It's New England on the road to Arizona. Arizona's favored by 5.5, and the over-under is at 46. Snowman. Thank you.
That's a no, and that's a pass.
I feel that way too, but I'm still gonna say it. I would love to pick the Patriots right now for my friends' sakes, but I'm not going to. I feel like Arizona is a more balanced team, and I have to go there. Arizona wins this one.
Vic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dog. Now, my normal thing would be just call the tactical nuke and blow both these teams up. But since you can't do that,
That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing a punch into both these teams.
I'm going with the Cards, and I think they might just quick go with the Patriots. I'm sorry, dog.
I have to be a homer in this one. It's going to be yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm being a homer in this one.
Why?
Because why not throw away the rest of the season on a good note?
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, I did it last night. Fair enough.
Exactly. And besides, I got a feeling Drake May might actually show out for this one. Arizona doesn't exactly have the best secondary in the world.
Which frightens me. No, it
Tell
doesn't.
me about
What am I
it.
talking about?
I don't know. What the hell are you talking about?
Next
on the list is Call of Booty. Ends up playing about 6 rounds of zombies. The 8:20 game is Green Bay on the road to Seattle. Green Bay is favored by 1.5, over under 46.
Ooh, 1.5 it was 3 like earlier in the week.
Give me this.
I don't know this one.
It's on Wisconsin.
Oh.
It's Green Bay.
For the simplest of reasons, Jordan Love is actually making me like him.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
I know. I know. Brett Favre actually made me like him.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how.
Dude,
And Jordan
ew.
Love is...
Dude, ew.
Besides, I want Jordan Love and the Packers to put a foot in Seattle's asses for me. I'm going with the Packers.
Deb, what you got on the Sunday night game of the week?
All right, so in the last 10 meetings since 2009 between these two teams, the home team has won. That would be the Seahawks. But Green Bay is finding their rhythm. They're excelling in both the run and the passing game. This game could go either way. The NFC West is firmly in the hands of the Seahawks after beating the Cardinals, but last week at least. But I feel like I'm going Green Bay. I love Jordan Love. I'm going with him.
Vic?
Tails.
Damn.
On it. On the side again. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one.
Yeah.
Both teams are hot right now.
Possible playoff matchup.
Possible playoff matchup. I would say it's probably a wild card matchup. But sorry, Snowman. I'm actually gonna trust the Seahawks. I don't know why.
Ooh. All right.
Have you been drinking?
Might not be wrong.
Yeah,
Something
he might not be. He might not be
gonna
wrong.
happen. Something screwy is gonna happen. I think the Seahawks.
You know
are
what?
gonna benefit.
When you put it that way, you're absolutely right. When anybody remember the Fail Mary?
Yep.
I've got a coin flipper app on my phone, and it actually just crashed.
Yep.
Mine too.
See?
Mine too.
I agree.
So hang on a second. Nope, my phone's still down. Sunday night, Love versus Gino.
And this happened.
Give me Jordan Love, but I say it's going to be a weird thing.
I believe
give Green Bay the edge on this one.
I believe it.
Monday night, the start of the doubleheader. It's going to be Chicago on the road to Minnesota. Minnesota is favored by 7, and the over-under's at 43.5.
Paul.
I don't want to get up.
Shut up and get up anyway.
I don't want to get up. It's too cold for baseball.
Wait a minute. You don't want to be a Toys R Us kid?
I do. I wish I still was.
That's how I feel at 52, okay? I want to
Right.
be a Toys R Us kid. I have the Vikings.
Deb, what you got for me?
So strangely enough, I had a dream about Sam Darnold last night. We were in the same yoga class. Super weird. I have no idea why. I'm going Vikings on this one.
I got nothing on that one, Vic. Save me.
Why is this a Monday night game? Do they just want to see a public flogging of the Chicago Bears?
Listen.
This is
One of my favorite YouTubers turned this matchup last year into a greatest game because of all the stupidness within that game at US Bank Stadium. And yes, I nearly said Metrodome.
This is a no-brainer. Going Vikings all the way. Bears have no shot. I'm sorry.
Go Vikings. No shot for the Bears.
I have got to do this. I'm sorry, Chicago, but you have done screwed up your entire team because you have risked, mortgaged, doubled down, and bet on red, and it came up green for DJ Moore. Minnesota hangs 500 on him and scores 45.
In the first half.
I was going to say at least in 3 quarters. Last game on the doubleheader slate for Monday at 8:30. It's Atlanta favored by 4 on the road to them Raiders. And the over-under's at 44. Snowman.
Two Chains Cousins gets another 500. It's the Raiders. It ain't in Los Angeles. It's not in Oakland. Okay? I hate the Las Vegas Raiders just because of location alone.
God, both teams are sucking. Like, what happened to the Falcons season? But I
Yeah.
have to see, like, who sucks more here? That's the problem.
Not wrong.
A big old bowl of toilet mid soup.
Right? I think the Falcons finally win one, just because they're playing the Raiders.
Yeah. Thank you for that alone.
Nick,
By
because
default.
they're playing the Raiders.
Yeah, it's gotta be the Falcons. This is gonna be the only game where Kirk Cousins get his chains back. If you don't get his chains back here, he's not getting them back at all.
If he doesn't get his chains back in that game, season's done.
Yeah.
Season's done.
Oh yeah.
Cousins goes for 475. Atlanta runs away with this. Snowman, get me the hell out of here.
Oh, those are our picks. They're presented by BetUS.com. BetUS.com, where the game begins. And our show today brought to you in part by SeatGeek. Use the code Snowman to get $20 off of your first purchase. The lovely Deb Whitka's joining us in Eagle Green to be our guest pick of the day. And
Love having you, Deb.
And EAGLES Eagles. All right. I'm keeping an eye on that one. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate you.
Anytime. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.
Get me out of here.
Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. And my queen pin joins next week. Good Lord in heaven. Bye, y'all.
See y'all.
Oh, hell.
Devondre Campbell, you a bitch. See y'all next week.
LeBron, stay out of the Bay.